and welcome back to my channel. And if you're like, didn't she have that on in her last video? I most definitely did. It's either going to be in the video before this one or the one after that, because I recorded these videos back to back. But that's not what's important. What's important is what I'm coming to you guys with today. I'm coming to you with my top 2016 beauty products. So it was a little hard to narrow down, but not too hard, because I'm one that's easy to please. So if I try a product and I really like it, let's say I have a bronzer and I really like, I stick to it for a while. But I went through some things and I was like, you know what, let me find my top 2016. So if you want to see these products, then continue to watch. Let's jump right on into it. The first thing I'm going to start with is a drugstore affordable product, and it's a foundation, and it is this bad boy right here. This is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation. It is like a mousse. I have it on right now, and I am in love with this stuff. Price point wise, I want to say it's like $8 or $9, and it lasts for a very long time. I like to mix this with some of my Melanie Mills Deep Gold Illuminator, or by itself. Either way is fine. Today I just wore it by itself, but it is full coverage for a drugstore product. It blends amazingly for a drugstore product. You know, sometimes you pay for what you get, and this time I definitely got my money's worth. Like, it was definitely worth every penny and then some. For a higher end foundation, I'm going to use the same, I'm going to mention the same foundation that I actually mentioned last year. It is still going strong. It is still my favorite foundation right now as far as high end foundation, and that is the CoverFX foundation. I love this stuff. I have been wearing it for about 2 years, and I can't help myself. I'm impressed, and like I said, I'm easy to please. If I find something I like, 9 times out of 10 I stick to it. I do try new foundations, but I always find myself coming back to either this one or the drugstore one that I mentioned. So these two, that's why they took the top for foundations this year. For drugstore eyeshadow, this was like a no-brainer to me. Like, when I thought about it, I was like, I want to do something for the eyes, I was like, boom, the Morphe 350 matte palette, baby. It is life. It is everything. And if you don't have it, you're bugging. Like, want some realness, you're bugging. One of the most must-have products, whether you're starting a kit, whether you're just getting into makeup, whether you've been into makeup, whatever the occasion, this is like my must-have palette. It has all the browns, all the earth tone colors that you would need to pull off any, you know, look that you want, and the pigment of them are phenomenal, and the price point is phenomenal. Like, I believe this one was $22, if that, and then I probably had a coupon code somewhere. So 9 times out of 10 I spent less than 20 bucks on it. Like, who's complaining? Not I, said the cat, because I am not. I'm gonna take this, put it in my back pocket, and pull it out every chance I get. Yes, I will. I wanted to come to you guys with a higher end eyeshadow, but I was like, dang, you know, I really haven't tried too many. But then I was like, yeah, that's because you found like 4 and was like, I'm gonna stick to them. So for highlighter, not for highlighter, for eyeshadow for higher end, I'm gonna go with this Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. It is a palette that has enough mattes to last me forever, enough shimmer to last me forever, an amazing mirror. I love to find kits where you can actually utilize the mirror. Like, I'm big on that, and the mirror is great. The price point was actually great to me. The colors last a long time. This is by far, even including my drugstore palette, this is the palette that I've grabbed for the most, I want to say, in the last 4 months. If I'm running out and I need something real quick, I know exactly what I'm doing with this palette. Sometimes I don't. I just open them like, oh, this will work. Oh, this will work. I love palettes like that. This is a great must-have palette. It did wonders for me in 2016, and it's gonna work in 2017 because I paid enough for it. I had to bring this one because, baby, y'all know I was struggling trying to find a setting powder that was on the affordable side, and I've been trying for years to find one. And then NYX gonna pull out this one right here. I was like, okay. First of all, it is phenomenal coverage. I have been using it since I purchased it. I want to say I purchased it in October, but I could be wrong. It could have been September. I don't remember, but either way, it is phenomenal. Price point $12 from Ulta. I can't really complain about $12. Like, you cannot. And it sets so softly, so like it's not cakey. You know how sometimes you find those powders and it's like patchy and flawless. If you guys do not have yourself the setting powder by NYX, the full name is the NYX No Filter finishing powder. I am in Deep Golden. I believe that there is a shade darker than Deep Golden, but don't quote me on that. I'm gonna double check to be sure. But the shade range, it's not really big yet, but I'm sure NYX is gonna expand because they have a nice coverage, you know, expanding from lighter, fairer skin tones to darker tones. So if they don't have it yet, just give them a moment. They getting it. Don't beat yourself up for it. But I'm very impressed with this product this year. Definitely jumped right, you know, right on in there in one of my faves. So this one for the win. I'm actually going to talk about another oldie that was mentioned in my last video, but hey, what can I say? It's still doing its thing, and that is the Becca Backlight, let me say the name correctly, Backlight Priming Filter. I love this stuff. I have tried about 4 different primers this year, and this is still like bae. Like, I have tried the Too Faced Hangover. I have tried, well, I still love my Marc Jacob. I have tried a Lancome. I have tried a Becca. I have CoverFX. I've tried different ones this year, and I always find myself back in this arms like, yeah, I don't know what this do for me. I don't know how well this works on people who are oily. I don't think it would work as well. But if you are, like I said, normal to dry and you have not tried it, you're bugging. So for another drugstore product, I was like, I want to come to you guys with a concealer. But there is only one real concealer that's like I use to conceal. And that is the NYX concealer. I am in Nutmeg. I so swear by this stuff, guys. Like, you have no idea. For brows, sometimes when I go to work and I'm in the mood to like not look like a man because I have to be to work at, you know, the crack of dawn, I'll take a little bit of this and place it in the corner of my eye and like wrap it around the eye just to awaken the face so that I'm not looking like death at work. This stuff is amazing. Sometimes I'll get a blemish on the face that's taking forever to clear. Just dot a little bit of this over it before I put on my foundation, and it's like I'm good to go. And the consistency of it has not changed. I have been using this concealer for 4 years, and I've replaced it a good 10 times. Never had an issue with the consistency being off. It's always on. Price point $5. Like, who's complaining? Higher end. I have been swearing, but I have put so many of my friends onto this mascara because it's a must-have. I've done so many videos. Y'all probably already know what I'm talking about. It's the Stila mascara. This is in Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. Yes, Extreme Lash Mascara. I bought the Huge something mascara that's in this same bottle. It is not the same thing. Don't make that mistake. This stuff I can wear by myself, and they like, okay, where you get those natural looking lashes? These is naturally mine with some good old mascara. Like, this mascara is amazing. It is a bit, like I said, more on the pricey side. I believe it's 26 bucks, but I mean, when you find something that you like and it works and it's great, you're willing to spend that money, especially being that it lasts. Between January and now, I've only had to buy it twice. He's giving me like full-on dramatic, just full glam. No other mascara that I've ever owned has done for me what this mascara does to me, so I had to just mention it and put it in the top because it is by far top. We're gonna stick to the higher end, and I want to talk about this highlighter right here. Now, I have them all. I have all the kits with the exception of one, which I have no interest in purchasing, but I have all of the Anastasia of Beverly Hills glow kits. But this one, Sun Dip, is like my fave. I feel like it's made for my skin tone. It is all of the colors that just make women of color just beam with pure just God Glow. They're phenomenal. I don't even know how to describe how much I love them. Out of all of the highlighters I got this year, I probably do grab for this kit the most because all of the colors are made for me. Like, there is no color in here that I have not worn, or that I haven't, you know, told a client about, told a friend about, mentioned to someone. They are phenomenal. All of my lashes are basically affordable. I've recently been getting into the Huda Beauty lashes, but for the year of 2016, I kept my lashes on a budget because I'm not with the spending $20, $30, $40, $50 for lashes. I'm just not there yet, and I'm okay with that. So I like to go to the drugstore and get my lashes, or go to like Ulta and get my lashes where they're a bit more affordable. And the brand, not necessarily this kind, but the brand that I've been loving is the Eylure brand. These are the dramatic lashes, but I love all of the Eylure brand lashes. From the Vegas Snake collabs, you guys know the ones that I have on right now. These are the Grand Glamour ones, which were the ones that I mentioned last year in my top beauty products of 2015. And I love the barbecue ones. Those are the more those are from the Luxe lash brand style from the Eylure. I love all of that's the black boxes. I love all of the lashes. So Eylure brand lashes in general are just my top lashes of 2016. It doesn't matter the style. I'm gonna rock them. I'm gonna rock them heavy, and they're gonna be popping, and I'm gonna be popping, and I'm gonna walk into 2017 with a pair on, I guarantee you. Because I felt like I needed to come to you guys with brushes. There is no better way to do brushes than affordable. And what more affordable brushes to use than the Morphe brushes. These are just some different brushes that I had on hand, and I grabbed these because they were clean, because the rest of them are filthy. They're all amazing brushes. I don't think I spent over $10 for any of these brushes. Always a discount code. There's always something. My favorite Morphe brush by far is the M439 brush, which is what I apply my foundation with. And all of the Elite brushes are like dope. I love the angle brushes, and the eye brushes are great. For the eyes, I believe my favorite one is the E27, which is a crease brush. They're just amazing brushes, and it's like no one wants to spend $40 on a little brush. I can't afford MAC brushes. You know, I own two, and that's because they were like must-have brushes because of the detailing, but that was before I found out about Morphe. That I'll be buying another MAC brush ever again. Final item of 2016, and I left this one for last because out of everything that I purchased in 2016, this collection was by far my favorite, and it is the Selena collection from MAC. Now, I picked the bronzer because hands down it's the best bronzer that I've used this year, with the exception of my e.l.f. It gave my e.l.f. a run for its money. You guys know for the past 2 years that's been top. It gave my e.l.f. a run for its money. You know, this is done by Selena's family. They're a little bit more on the lighter side. It might not work for me. Baby, this bronzer is so meant for me. If you guys have not seen my Selena review look, I'm going to leave it in the description box somewhere for you guys to check that out, because when I put on that bronzer, I was even taken back. I was like, okay, like this works. This works. This is definitely up there. Definitely a must-have bronzer. If you don't have it, you know, the collection is coming back, I heard, next month. I was lucky enough to get everything that I wanted when the collection originally dropped. So if you want to know when it's coming, I think MAC, you know, mentioned it on their site, or you can sign up for, you know, updates about when it's coming back. But if you are my complexion, a little bit darker, or of course on a lighter complexion, this is one of those things from the collection that you should invest in, because it's worth every single penny. I love it. My top 16 of teen beauty products. I hope you guys like this video, and I can't wait to come to you guys with some new things that I get in 2017. I will see all of you guys next year, and enjoy. Mwah!